Imagine, for example, that someone stole a Bitcoin from you, right? There is an address to it, or Ethereum, and you report, and then there is a system that we say, wow, this address stole, let's block this address. Nobody can send anything to this address, and this address cannot send anything to any person. That would be a game changer. That is going to help the way ICOs or cryptocurrency exchanges or individuals actually work. Now, Sentinel protocol is here to help three individuals, institutional investors or ordinary investors like you and I, cryptocurrency exchanges, and then financial payment systems. How will they do that? In our normal world, we always have the bad guys. What about in the online world? We have the bad guys. The internet and also the blockchain, right? Okay. In our normal world, the physical world, we have the police, right? That will help put the bad guys on their toes. What about in the online world? In the online world, it's not really so. Cyber crime, it's actually a very, very big crime that the cyber industry today is worth billions of dollars. Sentinel protocol is building something that is really, really, really amazing. You can go through the statistics. You saw Nicehash, their hack. You saw Matt Goss, that incident that actually sparked a global rage. You saw the issue of Bitfinex. You see some ICO hack. You saw the Ethereum hack, and many stories. We have heard those stories. Let's bring something. So you might be asking, okay, what will Sentinel protocol bring to the table? Why should we consider Sentinel protocol? Now, Sentinel protocol will bring certain stuffs to the table. Three stuffs. Sentinel protocol is going to form a collective intelligence group where, oh, this actually happened, this. It kind of be a kind of collective stuff, right? Imagine in a city, or let's take for example, you have CCTV cameras all over everywhere, and these CCTV cameras, they are connected in such a way that we can identify that this person is a thief, and immediately we see that person, we go up to the person. That is what Sentinel protocol is going to be. It's going to be a collective intelligence group that once somebody is trying to do something, we'll discover, this guy is trying to do something wrong, or this website is trying to do something wrong. Wow, let's go after him. And then it's going to build a threat reputation database. This guy is trying to do something wrong, or this guy has done something wrong. Let's upload it on the system and let's actually counteract it. That is one of the stuff it's going to bring. So it build a threat reputation database. And then it's also building a secure wallet. So this secure wallet is not just a wallet, but this is a wallet that is built on machine learning. So what that means, like, this is a wallet that will learn your habits. So let's say, for example, you are a person who is very conservative. You don't, maybe in a week, like you spend or you transact with a particular cryptocurrency like $50 or $500. They're going to bring the system here. Okay, it has gotten used to you. Immediately there is a kind of big cash out. It's going to notify you. Are you sure it's an abnormality? It's not used to this guy, right? So that is the kind of wallet they're going to build. And then they want to bring a distributed sandbox. Okay, how do we test stuffs and all that? And then one of the things you have to know about the Sentinel protocol is this is a system of democracy. What does that mean? It's a kind of democratic government where it is run for the people and by the people. So they will build Sentinels. Sentinels are individuals, corporate organizations, or companies that will form, that will be part of this group, that will be helping with resolving cases or fighting against these cases before they actually happen. And that one actually makes this stuff pretty amazing. And then the tokens will be used at different tiers. there are services that will be offered by Sentinel, and then if you want to pay for those services, you can actually get hold of there's a Sentinel tokens, and then these Sentinel tokens will also be used to actually compensate those who will be doing, because Sentinel is the blockchain police. So these policemen, they will be the ones to become, they will compensate them with this stuff. And that makes it very, very useful. So you may be asking about the use cases. I told you, individuals like you and I, institutional investors, cryptocurrency exchanges, payment channels, and all that. So it's going to be very, very amazing stuff. And then they already had partnership with IM token and coin manager, and these are people who have people in wallets and all that. Now you might be asking, do we really need this stuff? Yeah, we need this stuff. If you go through the statistics that is there, you have over 16 million users who have mobile wallets. Yeah, who have mobile wallets. And then you have over 1,000 cryptocurrency markets. Do we need it? Yeah. And then go to the payment stuff. So the statistics are actually mind-blowing. So there will be a regional focus. They'll be focusing in maybe Asia and all that, South, China, Korea, and Japan, and all that. So with time, they will be expanding to other places. And if you go through their Twitter and all that, you will see some of the partnership they have with some of the companies like Blose, Chartster, and as you can see, many other exciting partnership and all that. So you might be asking, what will be the consensus algorithm? They are building on the Icon platform, and they will be using the delegated proof of stake. So what actually happens when a Sentinel actually does something that is actually good, helps resolve a particular case? That Sentinel earns some points, and those points can be converted to Sentinel tokens that can be converted, and you can actually cash that. So as you do that, your reputation will be on the blockchain. So imagine you did not do what you were asked to do, and you are coming to submit a false report. Your reputation is going down, you'll be losing your stake, and once it gets to zero, you get out of the system. So everything will be on the blockchain, right? Very good. Now you might be asking, okay, the people who will be reporting cases like, oh, someone stole my Bitcoin and all that, how do we now prevent people from spamming the system? There are procedures where it's not just free. So it's not for you to actually submit a request that this and this happened. Maybe you are submitting an intelligence report, or you are submitting a report that your wallet, you feel that something has happened to it, you will pay. So that because you are paying for the stuff, it will help prevent spam. And then you might be asking, who will be these Sentinels? Right? It could be individuals who are interested in learning about cybersecurity and all that. If you look at the Sentinel platform, let's read. Okay, so there are people from different parts when it comes to network security, web application, and all that. Now, the inspiration behind this platform launching was Patrick King, where they actually stole 7,218 ATR from his wallet and all that. So I believe that when maybe wrong things happen, rather than be complaining, if you really sit down and say, wow, we can actually do something about it. So that's what this platform will be doing. You can check the token says, I know that. However, know fully well that this doesn't constitute financial advice. So thank you very much.